So our face recognition project is divided into three phases. First is face detection, second is face recognition, and third part is about the attendance marking. So the face which will be recognized, the face will be checked with the database images. If the face find as a match, then the attendance of that person will be recorded in the file attendance.csv over here, which is a CSV file. It's available in the Excel, so you can see your attendance marking and as well as the attendance of the person and the time at which the attendance is marked. Once the attendance is marked, the attendance for the same person will not be marked twice. Okay. So first we are going to see the basics.py. So if you can see this file, so then basics.py file, we will run this file over here using the run option. So basics.py file basically works with the face detection. Okay, so this file works with the face detection. Face detection means what? If the two images are there, they are having same faces on them, then the face detection will work and the face detection will show that the two faces are similar or not. If the faces are similar, here on the here on the terminal we will get the answer as true, and the distance between the two faces, the distance actually we get because if the distance between them is lesser, that means there is more accuracy between the images, that they both are similar. So here you can see I am having the image of the Elon Musk, so it is giving me answer as true, and the distance between those two images are 0.38, so that the two images are similar. And you can see this is a rectangle. Okay, so we are drawing a rectangle around the, so I will just take this minimize over here, and you can see a rectangle is drawn around the Elon Musk face. That shows that the face for the Elon Musk is recognized, and the Elon Musk face is checked with the another Elon Musk image over here, which is this. So another Elon Musk image is even checked, and the face for the another Elon Musk image is also marked with a rectangle, and it checks that two faces are similar, and then it marks that two faces are similar and the distance between them. So it gives me the answer as true, and the distance between them is 0.38. So the minimum, the distance you are having, the maximum is the accuracy that your two images are similar. Okay, then we will close this. Now we are going to move towards our attendance project. So our attendance project, so on the face detection, we detected the face, and in this attendance project, we are going to work on the attendance. So I am having this images attendance record. So I am actually having three images in my images attendance record. So you can see over here which is images attendance. So I am having three images: Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg. So any one of this image recognized its face. I will run this from over here, and any one of these image is recognized its face which is present in the attendance, and the attendance for the same image will be marked in an Excel file which is attendance.csv. So over here, if the images which is present in the database only has to be recognized, not the group image. So the image which is present for the database, that will be only marked as present and not the everyone or not the all others. So over here you can see my camera, not my camera, but I would say this is a camera. Okay, so this camera has started, and now I'm going to show it the image of the Bill Gates which is already present in the database. So here you can see it is identifying the image of Bill Gates which is present over here. It says it also detects the face of the Bill Gates. It's marked and a rectangle around the Bill Gates image, and at the end, as you can see, there is the name of Bill Gates written over there, that it matches the record which is already present in the database with the image which I have shown it at the current moment. And this is a real-time system, so the real time or the runtime will be taken into consideration. So over here I am showing it the another image which is already present in the database, which is Mark Zuckerberg. So the image which is present in the database is different, and the image which I am showing right now is different. So here it recognizes the face of Mark Zuckerberg and it marks it as the Mark Zuckerberg. So you can see over here it's like Mark Zuckerberg over here, and it also rectangles the face of the Mark Zuckerberg, detecting it, and at the end there is written the Mark Zuckerberg, which I have named Mark Zuckerberg file as. So now I will stop over here this. And so as you can see, we had recognized two images. First was the Mark Zuckerberg and second was the Bill Gates. These two images are also present in my data system. So if I will show you this, I will open this file over here. This is a Bill Gates JPG file. So the image which I have in my data system is different and the image which I have shown is different. Even you can see for the Mark Zuckerberg, that image is also different. Over here you can see the image which I have shown and the one which is present in my database, the both images are different, but still it recognizes the face. So it has some drawbacks due to lighting conditions, but it don't matter much, because even if the lighting conditions are different or even if your face poses are different, it's fine because your face will be get recognized. Then you can see my attendance.csv file. Here you can see there are two markings. First is Bill Gates and second one is Mark Zuckerberg along with the time which I have shown it. So first time was 1926, and the Mark Zuckerberg was marked at 19 and 27. So over here, the two images which I have shown are at this moment respectively. Now what I'm going to do is that here it is bit messy. So I'm going to show you in the real file, the real Excel file I'm going to show, so that you will get a complete idea about how it works. So over here I'm going to have my actual project where I have stored it, and from there I will show you the Excel file. So here is my face project, and over here I'm having this Excel file which I'm gonna open, and over there you could see the little mess which we can see over here in that. So that when we open it in Excel, it is completely crystal clear that at one space there will be your name, and at the other space there will be the timing at which the person is arrived. Only the matches will be shown over there in your Excel system or even in your attendance.csv file, and no other matches will be marked as attendance. So your proxy, which people do in colleges or some of the schools and offices, not offices particularly, but schools and over there. So you can see over here, here is the name column where the name of the person is marked, whereas there is a time column as well where the timing of the person is marked. So over here you can see the whole name for the person. First is Bill Gates and second one is Mark Zuckerberg. So it's like a bit more clearer to you that in your database, now it will be a server. So from where you captured the image, recognized image will be marked attendance in the CSV file. And over here you can see the attendance. First is Bill Gates, which was 1926, and the another one is Mark Zuckerberg, which is 1927. So yeah, over here that when a image is recognized, its attendance will be marked in the attendance on CSV file, and that image is recognized over here. So now we can add as number of images in our file. So if so all the images will be checked in our file, which is in the images.attendance. In this file all the images will be checked with this folders images. So only images which are available over here in this folder will be consider for the face recognition, and all not the all faces which will came in front of the window. So yeah, over here our projects end. Here we can add as many as images, we can name the images files as much as we want it, and so we can add a number of more images over here in this file and can mark the attendance for the students in the class. So yeah, over here my project ends. Thank you.